Welcome to the student loan application tutorial. This is the tutorial I promised you if you're coming all the way from TikTok as well as our WhatsApp chat group. If you're coming from elsewhere, again, this tutorial is going to show you step by step how you apply for your study loan, where you get a chance to study tuition free. The government pays for you and you can only pay back to the government after you're done with your studies. You've gotten employment. Now let's look at what we are going to cover in this tutorial so that we don't waste any time. Okay, number one, we are going to look at the loan scheme framework. I'm going to explain to you exactly what this loan is all about, and you must understand so well because you need to know what you're getting yourself into. Number three, we are going to look at who qualifies for this loan. Number four, how to apply for this loan. At this point, I want you to pay a lot of attention how to apply for this loan, because so many people apply for this loan but not everyone gets. Some applications get rejected simply because of how they apply. They do it the wrong way. So at this point, you pay a lot of attention. I'll actually take you step by step tutorial and show you exactly how to answer some of those questions. Number five, where to apply. Now this one here, I will show you exactly the website where to apply for this. And then number six, the truth about this loan scheme. You need to know exactly what these loan schemes are about, how they will affect you, so that you choose, okay, if it's worth the take. And then lastly, number seven, I'll give you a few tips and tricks on how to dramatically increase your chances of actually going through, or your application going through. As I said, not everyone who applies actually goes through. Many applications get rejected, but only if you do things the wrong way. But if you do, as I'm going to show you, you'll be able to get your application to go through and of course qualify for such an amazing offer from the government through the Ministry of Education. Now, that said, allow me to introduce myself so that we can dive right into the tutorial. My name is Jim. I'm a medical worker working as a pharmacy dispenser as well as a continuing pharmacy student in diploma. That aside, I'm an online entrepreneur running a digital marketing agency where we create professional content for community pharmacies, manage their social media pages, as well as run profitable meta ads for their different products. Talk of supplements, cosmetics, name it. Now that said, I also run an online e-commerce business, home-based e-commerce business known as the mini importation business. Here we import different content creation gear products that help you create professional content. So if you ever want legit content gear, from microphones to get this kind of studio sound, cameras to tripod stands to video lights, reach out to me. I'll be able to help you set up your dream studio. Now that said, let's dive right into today's tutorial. Number one, let's look at the loan scheme framework. As I said, the loan scheme framework simply tells you what this thing is about. You're going to be studying on debt. In simple terms, the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Education shall borrow you money for every semester until you finish. And at the end of the day, this money shall accumulate, but you are only able to pay it after you're done with your school, and at least given one grace period, 1 year grace period, find a job and then start paying back. Okay, in case you have any ups and downs after your school, after 1 year of grace period, and you're still not able to pay this money, you can always check in and inform the responsible personnel why you haven't started making deposits. I hope that makes sense. Now, we shall be able to elaborate more on this particular point as we move ahead. Let's look at number three, who qualifies for this loan. Now, to the best of my understanding, and as I will be showing you on the website, most of the diploma courses, starting from diploma and upwards, you qualify for this loan, but not all diplomas. So at a later stage, when we reach the website, I will show you, or you take your time and check out the different courses that apply or that qualify for this particular loan scheme. But as I know, most of the medical courses for my colleagues who are in DCM, pharmacy, nursing, most of those courses qualify, and some other courses, of course. Then degree, again, most of the courses qualify apart from a few, and upwards. So most importantly, know that from diploma upwards you qualify. However, you must confirm that your course is among those lists. That said, let's look at the most exciting part, how to apply for this loan scheme. as I said here, please pay attention. The reason I'm saying you pay attention because I've seen so many people apply but very few people go through. Why? So many applications get rejected along with the way, and it's simply because people answer questions wrongly. So I'm going to take the burden to take you through this thing step by step so that you know exactly how to answer your own. Okay, let me log in quickly and load up the website. Now, as you can see on the page here, you're going to find different links, but most importantly, down here you will see student loans. Do you need a loan? Get in. 3 easy steps. You can apply here. The loan status, in case you've already applied and you're still tracking it, you can just enter here your reference number and check now. But most importantly, I'll come up here and I say sign in because I have an account already. And when I say sign in, this is the page. I'm going to log in here. If you don't have an account yet, I advise you create a new one here. For me, I'm going to log in, and once I log in, this is how the interface looks like. Now, I'm interested in these quick links here. On the quick links here, you can view the different notifications if your loan has been disbursed, or like if your application has been accepted, your loan has been disbursed. You'll be able to check here every single semester, view and edit the application, manage my account, disbursement, transactions, everything shall be able to be seen here. For now, we are going to come here, view or edit my application. Now it's going to open up the different pages or different profiles where I want you to pay attention. I'm going to hide some of these things, my personal information, because it's unnecessary, but of course I'm going to show you how to go about it. So as you can see, it has the upper corridor, okay, from personal details to parent details to admission and loan details to recommendation and payments, applicants, checklist, declaration. All these must be filled in. Okay, now actually before we continue, let me cover where to apply. As you can see, this is the website. You can just copy this. I'm going to leave it in the description. If you're watching me on YouTube, just check out this and be able to paste it in your browser, or just search for loan scheme, student loan scheme Uganda. You'll be able to get this, or higher education financing board. Still you'll be able to get the same website. So that said, let's look at what we are going to cover. So under the personal details, we have personal details page 1 of 4. That means you have a total of 4 pages. For example, the first page, the second page here, the third page, and the fourth page. Starting with the first page, we have a legal notice here. Legal notice says, in accordance with the section 38 of the Higher Education Students Financing Amendment Act 2024, an applicant who makes a false statement with the Ministry of Education and Sports or in any document submitted to the Ministry of Education and Sports commits an offense and liable on conviction to a fine or to imprisonment or to both. The only prescribed loan processing fee of Uganda shillings 53,000 inclusive bank charges is payable on account blah 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 at Centenary Bank or account number blah blah at DFCU Bank. Thereafter, scan your payment slip, attach and submit to your fully filled application form online. Please note that no agent has been appointed to act on behalf of the Ministry of Education to solicit additional funds other than the fees prescribed above. 53,000. I wanted to pass on this as early as possible, as I told you earlier on, because some of you get scammed. Someone says, please give me 1 million so that I process your loan scheme, and you are sure. No, even if you give them 1 million and you filled in wrong stuff here, you will not go through. But if you fill in the right stuff here, just pay this money and wait for your feedback. So step number 1, applicant's biodata. This is my professional passport image. They're going to ask you for the surname. As you can see here, I put it here, Chiche. Gender, I'm a male. If you're female, birth certificate, you must have these photos. Whenever you see browse, you must have these photos on your phone or on your computer. So for birth certificate, I have the photo already on the computer, so I just browse and get the product, or I get the photo up there. After that, the first name of course is here, and then other names is here. Then date of birth, they need it as well. Now, I didn't interpret for you this thing here. You must put in the right information. Don't lie, okay? Along with the way, I will show you a few things here and there, but most importantly, Don't lie about your years because you have your national ID. They're going to ask for it. Don't lie about your name because your national ID is going to expose you. Don't lie about anything, your gender, your birth certificate. Please don't lie. Now after that, come down to 1.2, applicant's contact information, email address. Okay, your email address, you must have it. It is very important. Actually, a disclaimer and a very important notice: every single time you see this register, when they ask for something and they feel you see this register, that shows it is a must. If it's not a must, you will see there is no register. But where you see a register like here, mobile number, email address, there's a register here, surname, there's a register. Please make sure you put that information. So mobile number, you put a mobile number that is working and in your name. Or alternative number, still you can put your own number. If you do not have, don't put. Then lastly, of course, your national ID. You'll be able to put it down here. I'm covering some of these, but of course at the end of the day, you'll be able to put them. As I said, you just need to have your document, your national ID, taken in a PDF format, and you browse your computer and add it there, just like you're seeing here. After that, you save this page and then go to the next page. Okay, we are going to say save and move on to the next one. That page has been saved. So after you save, it will take some time, save that information until you record saved successfully. Then after that, you can move on to the next one. Save and next. My internet is a bit slow, you know, the Ugandan internet, but don't worry. So we are on personal details, and under pages, we are on page 2 out of 4. Here they're asking for applicant's current address. Now, this is very important as well. Region. If you're coming from west, east, south, north, make sure you put your own, because as I said, these things, as you continue answering, you're going to find that if you don't put in the right information and you just put in howling, you're going to contradict in the upcoming details and it will screw you. You will be gone. So put the right thing. From west here, sub-county, Bohanika, that is from my place there. You can put yours. The plot number, where applicable, you may not put this. It's not very necessary. Telephone of contact person. It is your number. Very important. You put someone else's contact and the contact and it's not on, you're gone. Just you lose like that. So you put your own name or your person number here. Number 2, the district, you put your own. This is, I put Hoima. Parish or ward, you put your own there. Emergency contact person. Put someone you know, understands you, and can give or verify information about you, because guess what, these things or these guys are very sharp. They do not just take everything you put here. For example, they can contact this person here, they can contact him. I will show you how they do that. Then the sketch map, very important. I need to put a dot here. They're asking for home sketch map. Make sure you use your maybe sub-county chief to draw for your sketch map of your place, and you put it here. It can be your village plus your sub-county plus your parish, and you put it here. After you make your sketch map, take a photo, take it into a PDF format and upload it here. As you can see, mine is here already. And then the sub-county or the county is here, village, and then the relationship with the emergency person. This is maybe your father, maybe your brother, something like that. That said, let's come to 1.5, applicant's home of origin. Very important as well, don't lie. Okay, I'll be reminding you this from time to time. Put in your name, your region, parish, origin, sketch. You can put as the same as this one here, okay? No worries. Then the district, you can see this is self-explanatory. We're not going to waste a lot of time here. After that, again, save and move on to the next one. We are going to save this. Actually, let me upload this. Let me see if I still have it. Documents. Okay, so this is done. We move on to the next, and you move on to the next one. This is not yet uploaded. Original sketch map. Now you see, it can't allow you continue after or before you save or before you put in the required information. So I have to look for this sketch map here. I have to look for the sketch map. I'm looking for the sketch map. This one here. Open. Okay, so that is there. I've put it there. Then I save. Now after that, it moves me to the next part. This is now step 3 or page 3 of 4 under personal details. They're asking, are you single or married? You put what you are. If you're married, you're single. When they say married, they need you to have a ring. Okay. So applicant's disability. Are you disabled? If yes, download this template, fill in the necessary information, take it to your doctor to fill in the necessary information and come back and upload it. Okay. If you do not have any disability, save and continue. Under section 4 of the personal details. So under section 4 here, they're asking for applicants entry mode into higher education. So are you entering through direct entry from A level? Are you in direct mode like certificate, diploma holder, or mature age entry? You do it here. So for those people who are asking if it is actually possible to go for loan on mature age entry, you can see it is applicable here. In direct mode, certificate, diploma, yes, you can do everything here. After that, if you have an employee, salary and all that stuff, you can put it here, but it's not a must. But if you are well established, you can put these things here: name of employer, gross salary, because some of these can help you even increase your chances of getting this loan. But if you don't have, don't forge, because if you forge and they find out, you're penalized. So I tell you, let's move on to applicants' education background information. Here is very important. You're going to put in your own details, your study background, starting from level of education, institution or school attended, region of the school, index or registration number, year of completion, points scored, academic documents uploaded. My dear friends, again here, don't lie. Just put in what you have. What you don't have, don't put. Don't forge. So for example, here I put in my higher education institution. This was Gulu College of Health Sciences with my registration number. It's in Northern Region, and I finished in 2022 before I upgraded for my, I can't put diploma because I am studying it. So yeah, and then the transcript is what you may put here because it's what shows you, something like that, for those who haven't finished and go to their licenses. And then down here, A level, for those who want for A level, you can still mark these off and put in your information. Let's say you started at maybe St. Mary's Shitende, you put your school here, put your central here, put in the index number, then the year of completion, and you put in your certificate of completion, something like that. Down here, O level, you finish at maybe any other school, St. Mary's Shitende, Nagalama, whatever, Central. This is self-explanatory. All I'm saying is don't put in wrong stuff. Don't forget the points. Don't forget the points that you scored. Then primary school, again, put this if you have it, and make sure by there you have these things because they help drastically improve your chances of getting into this scholarship. So at the end of the day, at this point here, you make sure you put only the right information. Don't forge. Actually, when you put in your registration number here, they can verify. They'll be able to verify if you're telling the truth about the year of completion, about the points. Okay, all this is very important. Then down here, the school fees history. They want to know how you are paying. It's okay. Put your money here. Don't worry. Put it there as it was, because if you lie here and yet you put the school here, they can easily confirm, hey, this school pays this amount of money, but this boy is saying he got this. So these are the things you need to be honest and do the right thing. That said, we can save and move on to the next part. Okay, so we are under parents details. Under parents detail, we have 8 different pages. So page 1, they're asking for the father's details, father's biodata, your father's name, okay, their date of birth, their national ID, and of course the picture of the national ID. Is your father alive? You answer. As I said, there are so many questions, but be patient and answer, because if you answer them the right way, you win. Again, page 2, we are still asking about the father's current contact information. You can put what you have. Where do they stay? Which region? Western Sub-County, Bohanika. You put all this information. If you are not able to, let them give you the information and you put the right information, because if you lie, coward demo. After that, you save and move on. This is self-explanatory. All I'm saying, fill in everything. Again, this is page 3, father information. Is your father disabled? Put. If it's disabled, download the form here, go to the doctor, they fill in and upload it here. Father's highest level of education. Put if it is there. Actually, it is a must. Okay, it is a must. Did your father finish a degree? Did he finish a diploma? If yes, put your information here. Then father's possession or current occupation. You put, is he a businessman? Is he a politician? Is he a farmer? Whatever, you put it here. Father's employment information. Is he employed or he's unemployed? You put here. Father's income information monthly. Please go ahead and put. Okay, ask him to put, or ask him to guide you and you put, because all this helps reflect. And I know most of you are seeking for these things. You're genuine. You don't have the money. So by the time you're putting this information, it will just speak for itself. If your father is earning 1 million Ugandan shilling a month, there's no way he can be paying 4 million for your medical costs. You understand? So yeah, just put here as long as you are genuine. And after that, you save and next. On the next page, we are looking at mother details, similar information like for father, so I'm going to skip most of this. This is page 5. Again, the same information, again the same. Okay, so for page 7, they are telling you about your siblings details. Make sure you put in your siblings, the one that your father gave birth to and your mother, how much they are paying per their family fees. Now this is where things get interesting. You've put a certain amount here and then you put a different amount there. Please ask your mzee, ask your mom to give you the right information so that you put here. Of course, you can be sharp in what you're putting here, but make sure it reflects what is real or what is perceived as real and genuine in real life. You save here, move on to page 8. On page 8 under page 2, under section 2 of parents details, you're simply going to put in family social economic situation, as you can see up here. Okay, so biological parent details. How many children are you? You say you're 5, whatever number you are your parents staying together? You put. There are so many questions. Actually, some of these I'm not going to answer them with you. What is the total number of people in your household? Type of family residence. Is it permanent? Is it rented? And all that stuff. Type of house. Number of rooms in the family house. What is the estimated monthly expenditure of the household? Put. Don't skip, okay? As I said, the more you put, the better, but don't force things. If you do not have the information, don't put, and especially if it's not under a must required. So let's move on to section 3 under admission and loan details. Admission and loan details, here is what things get interesting now. You're now actually applying for the loan. Details of the institution to which you are admitted. Now this is where things get interesting, and I told you only if you watch until the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to dramatically increase your chances of getting through. So at this point, most people don't care to put this information, but it is very important, just as you're going to see more in the upcoming pages here. Make sure you put the institution that has taken you on. For example, I am enrolled maybe, let's say, at Mulago Paramedical here for pharmacy diploma. I can put that I have been enrolled at Mulago Paramedical. But after you have their admission, you understand? After you have their admission form in your hands, because you're going to be required to have that admission and also share it with these people here. 2, the course you have applied for, put the exact course. Don't change. You do any switch, you're gone. Admission letter. Make sure this admission letter, you have it from the institution that you have registered and upload it here. Faculty, college, this one is not necessary, but most times this thing chooses for you automatically. That is pharmacy, of course. Course duration, it's automatic, it fills in for you as long as you put in the course here, that is 3 years of diploma pharmacy. Year of admission 2026, current year of study year 1. Admission number is on your admission form, so that's why you need the admission form. Loan amount required for 1 academic year. This one, most times surprising, it is calculated for you. Okay, it's calculated for you. So for example, the tuition fees is this, the functional fees is this, but here they'll put for you tuition because they know this school already is in their database, so they'll put for you the tuition fees. It is standard. Function fees sometimes changes from time to time, that's why they don't put, but once you have your admission form and other requirement form, you are able to know the functional fees here. They will tell you if you have the admission and you'll be able to put it here, and once it calculates, it automatically puts the stuff here. They're asking for research fees, field work, internship, school practice where applicable. You also put aids and appliances for the disabled. You also put if you are disabled, you see. So after that, number of years to be financed, you can ask. If you want only 1 year and you think by the first 1 year you'll be financially free, you put. If you want maybe 2 years of your 3 years, you put. If you want all the 3 years, you also put here. So I can put 3 years here. Total yearly amount, summation of these ones here, you can put them here. For example, tuition fees, how much does it cover here? You put. Functional fees, how much does it take? You put. Then the total amount that it will take for you to finish your course. You can see we're almost going to 10 ma. This is 8.4 ma. You put it here and then you upload your fees structure that you're given at the registration. That is done. Very important. I don't know how I can emphasize this point. Don't make any mistake here. Any slight mistake, you're gone. You can put some line here. They're saying borrowing motivation. Please give a reason why you must borrow from the government to finance your university tertiary education. Put a valid reason here and must be valid. For example, these are the tips I told you. I'll be giving them later, but let me give them to you as we go. So for example, here you can say, I am a passionate medical worker. I've worked in the field for maybe 2 years and I've been trying to save enough money for my diploma, but I have failed. Right now, I only have money that can push me maybe for 1 semester, but I want to guarantee that I will finish when I start. That's why I've applied for this. My parents are not able to support me, as evidenced from the past 2 years of struggling to save, and therefore, with your assistance, I'll be able to study, become my full version, get money to serve my community, and as well, I'm very hopeful and optimistic that I'll be able to pay back this loan. Something like that. That is the statement of proof. Then after that, you save and move on. So we haven't saved in some of these information because we need them, the fee structure and all that, but I'm going to skip for now. I'm going to just save. After saving, I'm going to skip because I want to show you the other part. Actually, the biggest part is almost done. So here, recommendation. Please upload the recommendation letter. Now, what's the recommendation letter? A recommendation letter is what you're going to download here. You can see download recommendation letter template. This one here, once you download, take it to your LC1, take it to your sub-county chief or to your town clerk, take it to your principal or your head teacher of your former school. Let's say you're coming from senior 6, take it to your former head teacher. Let's say you're coming from Good College of Health Sciences or maybe Mulago Paramedical. Go to your Mulago Paramedical, let the principal put your hand there. So you have around 3 signatures and they are very, very important. That's the letter of recommendation showing that you're actually legit this and you are. That's the only money you're supposed to pay. So you upload your pay slip here and after that you save. After you save, now the next part is to check in. We are going to skip this and come to applicants checklist. This list is simply to help you follow up with what is very urgent and very needed. You can go back and check passport size photo, is it there? Actually, what you are filled in rightly, it will mark for you here. Make sure that everything that has a red star is marked automatically, because if you don't fill such a field, you're already reducing your chances of going through. And then these others, make sure you filled in as much as possible. After that, come to declaration. This is the very final page. Read through this. As I told you, it's just going to confirm to you the loan is all about, because you need to understand it. I'm not going to read through this, but there are around 9 of them. After that, you will now say, I further hereby consent to credit, something like that. After that, you come and declare, and then once you declare that you've understood what you're going for, you save or you mark this box, put in your full name, contact, email, and after that you submit. Now for now, I'm just going to save because I have no essence of submitting and the things that are still missing. Don't send when things are still missing, because once you submit, you cannot edit. Okay, that is it. And I hope by now you have a good understanding of this entire application thing. I'm going to leave the link to this website in the description of this video so that you are able to get started and apply for your loan, or you help someone else there. I'm tired, you're tired, but I'm glad we finished together. If you watched until the end, let me in the comments below. I would appreciate to know who is actually very resilient. And If you found this beneficial, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share with someone who will benefit from this. If you're watching on TikTok, do the same. Tap that plus icon, like this video, save or share with someone who will find it beneficial. With that said, I wish you all the best in your endeavors as you pursue your education. Otherwise, peace. See you in the next one.